Another day, another upset person on Reddit. I mean, what's new? Really, what is? Like, Reddit is the place to complain, and it makes for easy content, so I'm not mad at all. But if you are wondering what today's video is on, people aren't happy about the Luofu character designs. So let me kind of break it down in a better light. I will bring across a Reddit post, which is pretty much explaining all of it. And this is the one that kind of started all the issues. So can we talk about how familiar, almost even the same, boring and uncreative designs of the Luofu women are? Yes, in musical, but they're basically copy-pasted, which is ironic because the guy who wrote this probably wears the same clothes every single day and doesn't shower. But that's not the point! This rendered 5,000, I'll say it again, 5,000 updates. A lot of people seem to agree with this, but to be fair, Reddit is, by all intents and purposes, an echo chamber. So everyone kind of thinks the exact same. Everyone's got the same opinions, no one really has differing opinions. There is no constructive arguments to be had. This is a hive-minded opinion, which, you know, it's either this, that, or the other. People can feel what they want to feel. But I don't really get the point of it, because the Luofu is kind of meant to be just that. They're meant to be uniform. They're meant to be the same. Because, let's say Eureka 6, okay? You look at all the characters in Eureka 6, they all look pretty different. I mean, I can tell you how Clara is exactly like Klee. I mean, they even start with a Kle in their name, but you ain't ready for that conversation. Eureka 6 is very individualistic about their designs, because that's kind of the point of Eureka 6. Anyway, I'm going on a tangent. As you can see, they're referencing Ruanmei, Tingyun, Yukong, Blind Liu, and Gwenaithen. And Hanya, which two of these are yet to be out yet, which is Hanya and Ruanmei, and people are just dissatisfied. But the answer to your issue, which pretty sure my facecam covers, is in the title. Can we talk about how similar the designs of the Luofu women are? Yeah, because they're from the same place. my brother in Christ, I wanna set a challenge for you. Okay, I want you to go outside, and I want you to count how many people you see wearing hoodies and jeans. I don't understand people are mad at it. Like, it's a cool design nonetheless. It's like, oh, but it's so different and everything. It's like, it's the Luofu in and of itself is kind of, that's the whole point of it. If you want to put it down to like lazy character making, look at who is coming up that is not Luofu related. So I'm talking to you, you know, I'm talking to you people who are, you know, I'm not going to say the word, but you can kind of get what I'm trying to say here. The designs are going to be different going forward, and they're going to change. It's just the Luofu kind of has a dress code and a uniform, so of course they're going to be dressing similar. It's kind of the whole point. And in game, as you can see, yeah, they wear a garment which starts at the top of the bicep and kind of just like drapes down onwards. And they have a dress on the bottom of it. Like, yeah, sure, that's, yeah, meant to be the point. But you have missed that, so, you know, I can't blame you for it. And if you are wondering, it's like, oh, what do you mean? Where does it say this? Talk to Yujin. See this character, this NPC here? She runs like a designer line, almost like a Gucci of the Luofu, okay? So she's gonna have a very strong bias. But even with the bias, she admits it. There's ready-made attire and there is horticulture attire. Horticulture is premium clothing, which is what she sells. So she's gonna strongly be biased to try and push product. It's this, you know. I shouldn't have to explain that, but I know I'm gonna see comments saying, this actually kind of doesn't prove your point. It's like, dude, what? Listen to the whole thing for yourself if you don't want me to just take the snippets and excerpts from it. The tailor personally handcrafts everything, and quantity is limited. Every customer size will be adhered to, blah, blah, blah. It is a designer line of clothing. Our hoarder lines are all styled in Zhangju designs, which is what everyone wears. We're not the bandwagon type. Each series is specially themed and packaged. So we're not the bandwagon type. So she's pretty much admitting like, oh, everyone kind of wears the same thing, but we're gonna do it different. We're gonna put designs on it. We're gonna slap a logo on it. In other words, she's trying to be the designer brand, the Louis Vuitton of the world sort of thing. And as you can see, ready-made clothes cost much less than horticulture clothes, plebeians if you will, and can't be considered trendy. Pencils up on outer style patterns on these and hail them as classics of the heyday. They don't even bother with any design, and plaster the clothes with their shop logo, and they're hit with outwarders for some reason. And also when you're asked to pick a style, she says pick a simple style, don't go for complicated, stay away from gaudy when buying horticulture stuff, which is her designer stuff, we won't get into that. And then says get more obscure ones instead. That is the style befitting Zhangju's elegance. The whole point of their outfits is to just be elegant, fancy attire, which they all wear. It's like getting mad at like, it's like going back in time, right? You go to a ball and you're mad that everyone is wearing ballroom dresses and high heels. It's like, I just don't understand the argument that you're trying to make. Because as much as you can argue it is lazy, it's kind of the point of the Luofu. Like, it just is. Like, as you can see here, look at Sushong. She got the exact same kind of setup going. A very drapey dress, and that's kind of it. Let's keep it real, okay? People are gonna find ways to be mad at anything. That's just how it is. If you disagree with me, leave it in the comments below, because I pretty much know what you're gonna be saying. And for the people who are generally mad at this, you probably haven't watched this far, so I can say this confidently. You've already commented that I'm wrong, and they're just being really lazy. Am I trying to defend a billion dollar company? God, no. But am I trying to talk about how the characters themselves, you know, it's like, it's kind of the whole point? Sure. Also, this is a great way to farm impressions, because like, you and me, the people who like listen to the whole thing and like my whole argument, you want to give rational response right at this point in the video, so we can talk about this freely. It's a great way to farm impressions. Anyway, that's all I've really got to say. People are going to be mad about pretty much anything. I'm going to go play some reverse 1999 over my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/maximumgacha, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.